You're listening to the What the Wrestling Podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Hoping for that final countdown shit. Bryan Danielson, bro, but I'm not even gonna lie, bro. That song, it had that,
Alright, y'all motherfuckers already know what time it is. We ain't wasting no time. We doing something new today. I got a special guest, Isaac. I got a brand new look. We working on this channel, goddammit. So we gonna see what's going on. We got all out post show. We got a hell of a lot to get into. We might be talking for a long time. Without further ado, let's go. Oh shit, look at those two sexy beasts right there. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to What the Wrestling. Real quick, Isaac, say something. I don't even care. Just say something. You ain't say shit. Say something. Oh shit, I don't hear you. You're muted. I don't know why you're muted, but you're muted. So while Isaac fixes his goddamn mute button, we are going to. You're muted on my Discord, bro. I can't even hear you. So I can't hear you at all. So while Isaac fixes that, I'm just gonna talk until he talks to me and I can hear him. Listen, we got Isaac in the motherfucking building. Where's my Don DeMarco at? We got Isaac in the building. We got all out. Isaac was drunk. I hear you now. Isaac was drunk. You gotta turn your sound up. You sound really low. I'm just having fun right here, man. I'm just having fun. We have a lot of technical issues, goddammit. If you wonder why shit is late, this is why. Sometimes technology does not adhere to normal things. So, Isaac, say what's up to the people.
what's up, people?
Oh, we can hear him! Touchdown! Holy shit, wait! We can hear him. Okay, so now that I know we can hear him, yo, Isaac, we had all out yesterday. Before I get your thoughts, brother, man, we need to hold on. Stop the goddamn show. Like the goddamn video, everybody. Like the video. Comment, share, subscribe to the channel. We are on Discord. I got more things coming to the channel. I want to give a special shout out to OMG TV and the Misfits, the Misfit TV, the Misfit Squad, my boy Mike, for helping me figure this out on a different platform. I will be using this platform from now on. We are off of StreamYard, and we are going to be hooking up the channel, doing some different shit. Now, stop back. Isaac, we got to get into this, but first I need to know, we're going to get into everything too, so don't worry about it. What did you think about All Out? Just the entirety of the show. You don't have to break down one thing. We're going to get into every single thing, but in its entirety, what did you think of the show?
Hey, bro. From beginning to end, everything worked out the way it was supposed to.
Talking to the mic, bro.
I don't even know what to say, bro. Like it was just amazing, bro. Like I loved it. Bro, obviously you can hear my voice is a bit hoarse from all the screaming that I did yesterday. So, but yeah, man, that shit was amazing. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do from here on out. Here's coming up in November, which I have a bit of a theory on that. Talk about it during or after the review.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know why, but this shit is just. This shit is crazy. As I'm switching some things up right now just because it was tweaking. But I don't know why, bro. This has to be one of the best. This is by far one of the best pay-per-views that I have ever seen. Top to bottom, this show was on point. There is nothing. There was literally like one thing that brought the crowd down. This show, listen, there are no perfect shows, but this thing was as close to perfect as you can get. And the crowd was burnt out, but that's fine. No big deal. This show was amazing. And I can't wait to get into every single thing. Question, did you see the post-show, the interview with Tony Khan and everybody else?
I didn't get a chance yet. But I know that they did the post show afterwards. Yo, bro, speaking of the post show, like I heard that Tony Khan has never met Ruby Soho until
that day.
Yeah, until that day. Crazy.
Yeah, it's bugged out how you can have a whole conversation, you can have a whole get up, you can have everything and set up whole contracts, talk to agents, and not meet the person face to face, but you know their heart. When we get into the specific people, I guess we'll get into what they said on the post show, just little things. But this show was fucking amazing, man. All right, before we get into the main card, let's talk about what happened first. So the buy-in, 10-man tag team match. We had Orange Cassidy, Chucky T, Wheeler Yuta, and Jurassic Express versus Matt Hardy, Private Party, and TH2. We had Jurassic Express and Wheeler Yuta, Taylor, and Cassidy going over the Hardy family office, the HFOs, whatever you want to call them. What did you think about this to start off the buy-in?
The match was actually pretty good. I was surprised. I felt like that match ended it the way it was supposed to. Matt Hardy, bro, I've been watching Matt Hardy since, and he is still as good as he was back then. He may not be 25, you know what I'm saying, but he can still move, he can still go. I'm always glad to watch him wrestle. And Private Party, bro, like, bro, that tag team, I can't wait for the day that they get their tag team title runs. They definitely deserved it. They deserve it. Who else was there? It was Edward Theory too, right?
Yeah, TH2. Yeah, they were there.
TH2. And fucking Butcher comes back, right? Butcher, bro, yo, I was like, I'm wondering when this dude was gonna come back. And he popped up right there, right when he was supposed to, and started beating down on this.
So the Butcher was hurt, and he ended up coming back last night. Almost cut off Orange Cassidy's hair at the end, but the babyfaces came in and saved him. This to me was a good open to the show. Nice solid start. Babyfaces get a good win. Crowd gets involved. Nothing bad to say about anything that happened here. So, now we get into the good shit.
Perfect.
So, Miro and everything that is dope, I'm giving it Don DeMarco. So, Miro versus Eddie Kingston. Don DeMarco. Listen, y'all. Bro, this Miro is a beast. Eddie Kingston is over as hell. And I'm so glad that they had this match. He is, this crowd, first of all, this crowd was pro Eddie Kingston. Now, I'm going to talk about what I saw from TV. You talk about what you experienced in the bar. Because in case you guys didn't know, we were watching this shit in two different places. So, he's going to talk about his experience, I'll talk about mine. So, came across on TV, awesome shit. Miro at the end hit a bunch of big moves. The ref kind of messed up the 2 count, purposely. They kind of did that on purpose. And then after that, then we got the "you fucked up" chants by the crowd. Everybody was pissed. And then Miro ends up Machka kicking his face off and and got the win. So what was your experience from inside the crowd? I mean, from inside the bar.
Oh, everybody was acting the same way. Like the fans that was there in Chicago were saying the same things, chanting the same shit. It's like, oh, you fucked up. Like, oh, bro. But I love that match, man. No, I'm a big Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston and I just love him because his promos top notch, bro. I love to hear this guy talk. And his in-ring performance, it may not be the best thing. I still like to see him too. And, that match was like a fight, bro. Like that's the one thing that I give to Eddie Kingston. When he wrestles, it's a fight. All his promos, all his slings have always been like that. Always like, oh yeah, I'm coming into this ring, I'm gonna kick your ass, bro. Up how Eddie Kingston's always been, and that's good that he brings something like that because we really get to see that now. All these matches they start and it's just like nobody's really aggressive and to beat each other's ass, but Eddie Kingston is that he brings that in. He tries to make it seem like it's a real fight. Bro, I really enjoy this match, bro. I loved it, even though I was wrong. Like my creative mind and my visions were up there, and it happened the way I was hoping this happened. But bro,
go ahead.
I was gonna say you seen his Twitter?
Yes,
Twitter?
He says, "Asking you shall receive. Your nuts have been redeemed, motherfucker." shout out to Miro, and shout out to Lana, aka CJ Perry. She said, "I'm gonna redeem your nuts when you get home." So shout out to her for backing up her man on Twitter. That was awesome. Real talk. The TNT title is very prestigious. It's went to only 3 or 4 people. They hold the title for very long, so you're not gonna sit here and say the title is hot potato. This is not WWE. And I think I said this to you yesterday. Nobody wins these titles unless it's time for them to win these titles. And that's what I love exclusively about AEW. They will keep a title on somebody for a year and a half until somebody is built up enough to take it from them, or there's a good story to take it from them. I.e. Brody Lee when he took the title from Cody. So I love this match. Eddie Kingston, they showed up, man. Eddie Kingston is more of a brawler. Shout out to YO, shout out to New York, Yonkers. But Miro, I still don't understand how WWE managed to mess this guy up. Like, this guy is really easy to get over, but they managed to fuck him up somehow. And here comes Tony Khan cleaning up his mess. So this was awesome. Great start from the people I had in my house that was watching this. This was awesome. We were popping big for Miro. We were popping big for Eddie. We wanted Eddie to win, but and shout out to me because I was on my predictions. The only thing I got wrong was I did not see Adam Cole debuting, but I'm not wrong for that because Daniel Bryan did debut. So shout out to me, baby. All right, cool. So moving on. Just to sum this up, one hell of an opener, solid, hot start. Wait, let's talk about this crowd. Hot Chicago crowd last night. When I get to later on, we will see why they kind of died down. We'll talk about it. But hot opener to start it off. Then we started getting good. Like, shit just started getting better from here. We had Mr. John Moxley versus Satoshi Kojima. Now, this very, very solid. Kojima doing all his choppy things. Now, I watch New Japan, the big shows. I watch Dominion. I watch the Tokyo Dome, Wrestle Kingdom. I watch the G1. I watch only the big shit. And I kind of catch up on the storylines as they go on. But what I do know is that I've seen Kojima fight. He's over there in Japan. He's a legend. We all wanted Tanahashi. But if Tanahashi's A, we got A1 and Minoru Suzuki. So, excuse me if I'm a little parched. As you can see, I have no water. I'm going to have to go get some in a minute. But John Moxley, they basically went back and forth, trading heavy strikes. The end came when he got some chops by Kojima, got some chops. Moxley shook him off, ended up giving him a paradigm shift. Then he gave him the Death Rider, which is the elevated paradigm shift. Well, that's what I call it. And after that, we basically had Moxley in the ring. Then we had Suzuki's music hit. Now, I want to ask you about this too, while you talk about what you saw from your angle. When Suzuki's music hit, right, it took forever for him to come out. Because I know his theme song, so I knew it was him. But you just see Moxley like, no, for like 50 seconds, bro. Like, he's like, I can't believe it. And I'm like, what the fuck is taking Suzuki so long to get out there? So Suzuki comes out looking like a psycho killer, just smiling, crazy looking Japanese man, badass, comes out, does the Gotch style, does his, they trade elbow strikes. He hits his finisher, the Gotch style power driver, and that is how this segment ended. What did you see? Talk about what you saw and what you felt from the bar.
That energy at the bar is from start. I think I
don't know why you're fading in and out, but I'm gonna see if I can fix that. Go ahead. You kind of fade sometimes.
That octane energy, bro. Like, the shit was just easy. I never really got a chance to watch any pro wrestling shows.
I know. Sucks. You're missing out, buddy.
It does, because it's not like they're on a network where I could actually remember to watch them, or they're gonna be on. Most of my shows I would have to stream. But when Suzuki came out, bro, like I told one of my boys, I told him, just like, yo, looks like a Japanese villain from a movie, bro. Because the way he just came out and he's there and he smiled, and he just
that
looked
smile,
at Moxley, bro. Yeah, that smile, bro. I was just like, oh shit, like he looked like a fucking Japanese villain, bro. Can't wait to see these guys go at it in the ring. I think it's supposed to happen on.
Yeah, so I think it's happening on Wednesday. These guys, just for context, these guys have fought before. Moxley did win. I fully expect Moxley to win again, but you never know. They might give him the big win on AEW. So Moxley might lose. So Suzuki might win. We'll see. But when Suzuki came out, I was like, oh shit. And I was saying to the people at my house, I said, I want Tanahashi. That's the match I want. I want the Ace versus Moxley. That's what I want. And maybe they're building to it. I think, and tell me if you disagree with this. I think that Moxley has nothing to do, so they just have him fighting with all of New Japan.
I think so too. Because he did lose the IWG.
Yeah, he lost it to Lance, who lost it to Tanahashi.
So I think they're trying to build him up, getting that title match against Ash. And I don't know if you're gonna drop it to him. I feel like that's what it's gonna. that match again. So, we just have to see what happens. You know, I'll be looking forward to it because you know. So, I think I'm just fans of everybody in fucking AEW, bro. Like, there's not one person I do not love in fucking AEW. Varsity Blondes, Lucha Bros. Actually, I think I just love everybody in there.
Bro, your boy hit the stage like
surprise, motherfucker.
Listen, I could not. And you can't hear the sound bites, but when you watch this back, you'll be able to hear them. But it's like, bruh, there is no forbidden door, bro. People are walking through that forbidden door every goddamn week, it seems like. It's craziness. And I can't wait for him to finally get to Tanahashi, because it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be like...
They breached that forbidden door, bro. Like,
yo, that
that
door is over.
It's
over, bro.
That shit is non-existent. It's like, cross over to see what happens.
Bro, you got all of these companies working with each other. It is simply amazing to see all of these companies getting this money together and let WWE go play with themselves in the corner. F that. I love the fact that all of these people are working with each other, trying to get money, and who wins? We do, the fans. That's who wins.
That's right.
So shout out everybody as I hit the buttons. Awesome shit. Then we had my surprise match of the night. We had the AEW Women's Championship match. Chris Statlander, versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Now, Mr. Matos, I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I told you Statlander wasn't winning. I told you I didn't like it. But this match was fire. So listen, they put on an excellent match between the two of them. This match really showed off how strong Statlander is. You know, she's like all legs. Like her legs are like stronger than people's backs. And Britt Baker and her really meshed well. They really had great chemistry. And listen, the end came when Britt Baker decides she's going to I think she hit the stomp on the outside, and then she threw her ass back inside and hit a fucking Panama Sunrise. And after she hit the Panama Sunrise, she kicked out. After the kick out, I think there was another stomp and then the lockjaw, and then she kind of passed out. So they protected her because she didn't tap, but she passed out and lost. Statlander did. Now, there was I did miss a superplex that was kind of crazy, and this is how strong Statlander is. Like, Britt Baker was like, she had her like this on the turnbuckle, and then she kind of had her sideways, and then she kind of just muscled her ass up and flipped her backwards, and then she tried to hit an area 450 splash and missed it, and then that's when she went to the outside, hit the stomp, blah 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 blah. Now, this match was dope. I loved it. Seeing a Panama Sunrise from the Doctor was dope. I'm not even gonna lie, and it looked incredible. What did you see from your angle in the bar, and what do you think about this match?
Was crazy. These girls put their bodies on the line to entertain us, and I'm just like at all at what this could do. Beginning match, we even had some like little funny moments in there when Chris Statlander grabbed Baker's hand, she took her finger and then turned it around. Yeah. And pooped her own nose, bro. I was dying.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like, yo, that was hilarious, bro. Like, listen, I knew she wasn't gonna win. Her time yet. She kind of
no, it is not. You're absolutely right.
Plus, she took that time off from injury, so I could regress a little bit. now, she's obviously making her way up there, and her facing Baker for even a title match. Like that, I know that was a good feeling for her. I know she's probably like that title. Just gotta wait her time. Baker been waiting since day one. Her built that herself up with that title, and then when it's time, then she'll drop it. Voice is so hoarse.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if it's you talking low like this, or if you're just not talking into the mic. Well, you're talking into the mic, but I don't know. Sometimes you cut out. I don't know if talking louder will fix it, but I know you can't talk, so we're gonna power through it. I don't even care. Like, we're gonna power through it.
I'm trying to power through it because voice is, but I don't care. I want to talk about this shit. Props to them, bro. So, and yo, Britt Baker with that move from the corner. She did the Canadian Destroyer. Off and caught Chris Lander with it, bro. I thought that shit was crazy, bro. She was crazy.
Yeah, the fact that she even did that, Panama Sunrise, I was like, shout out to Adam Cole. Like I said, that mad loud. But the two biggest things I took away from this is Britt Baker won clean. That was dope. And Statlander is really good. And I hope this probably was her best match, period, in AEW. And Britt Baker has had, I think, one better match than this. But the fact that nobody got involved, this match was clean, a clean win. Statlander's going to drop a little bit, but that's fine. She's only really got one loss. She's only got 1 or 2 losses. So she'll be back up there eventually. But those are the two biggest things I took. This was really good. I like this. This is awesome. Good shit. Next, we have the match of the fucking year so far. I just hit Don DeMarco. I'm going to hit it again. All right, Isaac, I'm going to hit it again. Okay? I'm going to hit it one more time. If you didn't see this match between the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros for the AEW World Tag Team Champions, stop what you are doing, pause this live stream, and go watch that match right now, and then go watch it again. Holy shit. I am not even going to attempt to try to tell you everything that happened in this match. But what I will do is I will talk about key points that I saw. And you can feel free to interject, because you cannot take notes on something like this. This shit is just all over the place. This match started off hot and ended off hotter. This was phenomenal. Hands down, probably the best cage match I've ever seen. Probably the match of the year. And did you see Dragunov versus Walter? You need to go watch that, because that match was fire. The first one and the one that just happened on TakeOver. I swore nothing was gonna beat that this year, because that match was great.
Yeah, I did watch it. That was the NXT
TakeOver, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
I was like, nobody.
Was crazy,
I was like, nothing's beating this match, bro. And I know the story behind that match, so I knew that match. It meant more to me because I know the story. I saw the first one. I know Dragunov fought his ass off to get that. I'm watching this shit last night, and nobody's saying anything. You know me. Normally, I'm tweeting during the matches. Nobody's tweeting. Nobody's doing shit. We're all just sitting there. Nobody's eating pizza. Everybody's just sitting there like, oh, yo. Literally, I was like, nope, bruh. Like, thank God Phoenix didn't kill himself. He did jump off the cage, but they caught him relatively safe. Thank you. But let's start from the beginning. Shout out to Mexico. They came out showing their Mexican heritage, about how in the post show, Phoenix said, I wanted people to know where we come from, that we're not just, I wanted people to know the lucha style, right? So he had the whole rappers come out and rap the theme song. Young Bucks came out, the douchebag Bucks. You know I love the douchebag Bucks. And bro, they started off hot. They were all over the fucking place. All I know is Miedo, Miedo for life. And then, bro, that's it. And like, this shit was crazy, bro. All right, so where do you want to jump in here? Because I guess we could jump in when Penta. Okay, so the Young Bucks. You anything you want to say about this match before I try to single shit out?
All I'm gonna tell you from the bar, bro, is when Ray Phoenix, because you brought it up, when Ray Phoenix was on top of that cage, yo, everybody in the bar was like, Please don't die.
Please don't die.
Bro, I was dying.
I said it. We didn't chant it, but I did say it. I said, please don't fucking die, Ray, because you knew he was going up there. You knew it.
Everybody was like, please don't die. Please don't die. Like the whole crowd, bro, was just chanting that shit. I was cracking up because Ray Phoenix, Penta, even the Young Bucks. It comes to these tag team matches, they're everywhere in a crazy style of wrestling, bro. Everywhere, all over the place with the super kicks, the flips, and trying to do these high dive moves that could probably take out a finger or two. You know what I'm saying? But nobody got injured. Everybody was fine. And bro, sneakers with the thumbtack. The Nike sneakers with the thumbtack at the bottom, bro.
How long did it take him to make that? Hold up. How long did it take him to fucking crazy glue all of those thumbtacks on them Jordans?
Bro, like, he would have to do that the day before.
So it could dry up. Maybe.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it could dry up and be ready.
Did you see BTE 200?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Because he had the same thing. He did the same thing. He was like, started licking it, and then he kicked his brother in the face.
I'm gonna watch that. Is that I kind of got out of work late because a couple people kind of like dipped out early, so I had to finish half of the last route. I came home. I forgot I had a can of Pepsi refrigerator. And shit literally busted open. So when I opened up the freezer to take hot dogs, I was gonna do hot burgers. Bro, I saw like this whole thing filled with like frozen soda and shit, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? Gotta clean this now." Like fuck, and I forgot that soda was there. I was trying to it off because my sugar was dropping, and I wanted to cool it off. I could drink it. I forgot about it. It was like, I had to clean that refrigerator. I had to shower. I had to eat dinner and all of this stuff. That's why I kind of started this thing with you, Nate, because I was so busy doing.
Yeah. Stop the fucking presses. Yeah, you were mad late, bro. Like, I'm like, what are we waiting for here? Like, let's get to it. But anyway, listen. Okay, so I'm gonna try and talk about some crap. So there was at one point in the match where they started ripping off the mask of Ray Phoenix and Penta. If you know anything about Lucha Libre style, you know that it's extremely disrespectful. After they started ripping off the mask, I think shortly after that is when they threw, what the hell is this guy's name? Brandon Cutler threw a bag into the ring over the cage, which was high as hell. The cage was every bit of 20 feet tall. He throws a bag in there. Matt Jackson takes out the goddamn Jordan with the thumbtacks on the feet, going like this. So if you watch Being the Elite and you know the story, that's a thing that he has done in the past. So he's about to kick Ray Phoenix in the mother effing face. And as he's setting up for the super kick, big bro Miedo, El Penta, jumps in the way and takes the bullet for his brother. You look like you want to say something.
Oh, that kick that he gave to Penta, I don't know how hard of force that was that even Ray Phoenix fell backwards, bro. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Penta got kicked in the face and then you just saw Ray Phoenix just go limp for like a minute, bro. I was like, what? Wait a minute. Was that even supposed to happen? How hard was that kick? Bro, that reminded me of Dragon Ball Z when you see them, they punch like one dude and the other person feels the impact. Like, bro, that's crazy.
So after he gets kicked in the face, they both fall. The Young Bucks go for the pin. You think it's over. Nope. Not over. Rey Fenix saves the day. Then Rey Fenix decides, I'm going to turn Super Saiyan. And he goes, and Rey Fenix goes fucking crazy. He's kicking people in the face. He's throwing people all over the place. Somewhere along the line, I think he takes the thumbtack and he hits one of the Young Bucks with it in the middle of all of this shit. They hit, and then shortly after that, Penta was bleeding. Then Penta got back into the match. So Matt and Penta hit the other brothers with, what was it, destroyers on the apron? It was destroyers, right?
Yeah.
So they hit dual Canadian destroyers on each other's brother. Like the two older brothers hit the two younger brothers with the destroyers. So that's good storytelling right there. After that,
that was crazy.
Penta, this crazy bastard. So Penta decides, you know what? That's not enough. So we're gonna go to the top rope, and I'm gonna hit a Canadian destroyer off the top rope. He's crazy. I'm like,
get the fuck out!
I'm like, what are we watching? I literally said to the people in my house, I said, what are we watching right now? And then shortly after that, there was a point where all four men got up. Two brothers in a diamond shape. One brother hits one brother with an elbow, the other one hits the other one hits the other one. Everybody did an elbow. Everybody did it like a chop. Everybody did a super kick. Then everybody did like another move. Then everybody did another super kick. Rey Fenix was the one standing tall at the end. So the end came where Rey Fenix, they were trying to do something to Penta. Rey Fenix broke it up. Penta broke it up. Rey Fenix goes to the top. Nick Jackson tries to follow him. He gets kicked down. Then Rey Fenix says, whee! Jumps off the top of the cage. They catch him. Thank the Lord, he's not dead. They catch him. And shortly after that, after they catch him, the crowd is going ape shit at this point. Then they hit him. What did they hit him with? The power driver. They hit him with the assisted power driver. They win the tag team champions, Lucha Bros, and new tag team champions. After the match, Penta goes to say hi to his kids and his wife. He bleeding all over the place. Little girl, his little daughter got blood all on her face. So you know somebody's gonna bitch about that. But whatever. The man loves his kids. He said hi to his kids, so they needed him to come. So they were like rushing him up to the front. And they stood tall on top of the ramp. And they rushed his family. They rushed him to the back so they could meet them in the back. And we got to see the Lucha Bros win the tag team titles. I told you I felt the title change coming. And that's what happened. Holy shit, bro. If this ain't match of the year, I don't know what is. What say you before I move on?
It's definitely a match. I think match of the year, match of the night, bro. That match was really everything in fucking All Out, bro. I'm happy for Lucha Bros. They got their tag team titles. Want to fucking grab them, but it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, social media, I don't know how you could do it, bro, but this person literally said that the kids running out Penta was scripted. How the fuck was that scripted?
That wasn't scripted. He just wanted to say hi to his kids.
I mean, exactly, bro.
Because he won the match.
Oh, because we've seen that. Bro, no, you've seen that all the time in WWE. This is not WWE.
That wasn't scripted. He wanted to. He was genuinely. I want to say hi to my kids. I just won the match. This is crazy. Shit! Hold on. Shout out to Isaac who just subscribed to the channel on the YouTube side. Oh shit! Perfect. Listen, I'm hitting all the buttons for you, Isaac. Matter of fact, hold on. We gotta do this again. Hold on. We gotta do this the right way, my guy. Shout out to Isaac. While he's on the podcast, subscribes to my YouTube channel. Shout out to that brother right there. Why didn't my alert come up? My alert didn't come up. So I put it up. Oh, yeah.
YouTube,
oh, it did come up. I didn't see it. Oops. Anyway, shout out to Isaac. My guy liking my shit on the podcast as a special guest. That's awesome. When does that happen? That does not happen at all, ever. Ray Phoenix power level.
It's over 9,000.
9,000. Listen, shout out to you, bro. Thank you for the follow. Go ahead.
Yeah, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Like you said, he just wanted to. Plus, at the same time, bro, you can see his daughter was crying, bro. Like,
Yeah, she was crying. She was legit sad, bro.
She thought her daddy was gonna die in the room. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see how crazy
For real.
the actions are. Her first, you know, her father and her uncle, her tío. So, like, you know what I'm saying? That little girl must be going throughout that whole match. Oh, no, no, he just went over there to console her. No, mama, I'm right here. Daddy's still alive and breathing. I mean, got some blood. Daddy's okay.
You talking like a true Latino right now. He said, no, mama. You and Tío and Papa and Tío, okay. All right?
Okay,
tranquilo. Spoken like a true Latino right here. It is pretty Latino dude right here. Listen, man, this match was fucking everything, bro. This match was fire.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's all I can. Listen, we cannot say anything. We cannot say anything else about this. It wouldn't do it justice.
I don't think we can say anything bad about All Out, bro. At all.
So let's keep it moving. So next we, first of all, whoever had to follow that shit, I felt sorry for you because it's like, how do you follow this? Like, seriously, how do you follow this? Like, what are we doing here? So we had the Women's Casino Battle Royal next. I am going to tell you about everybody who came in, the club, the suits that they were in, and then I'll talk to you about the end of the match because that's really all we get. You said it don't matter?
That match was fire, bro. That match was fire, bro.
Oh, all right, so let's do it. We had, and this is a testament to this women's division. This women's division is a lot better than it was a year ago, and it is really good. And if you don't think this women's division is any good right now, I got one word for you.
Nope.
You stupid. That's it. So we had Hikaru Shida, Sky Blue, who got added to this match because of a match she had on Dark by Tony Khan. Shout out to Tony. We had Hikaru Shida, Sky Blue, Emi Sakura, The Bunny, and Abandon. Shout out to Abandon. Love the look. She lost a couple pounds. That is awesome. Fucking amazing. Jake on Abaddon. Yeah, Jake on the YouTube side. I'm gonna get you in a minute. I see your text. Your thing. We got Anna J, the Diamonds, Anna J, Kiera Hogan, Kylan King, Diamante, and Nyla Rose. Hearts, Thunder Rosa. I can't never do that. Thunder Rosa, Penelope Ford, Riho, Jamie Hayter, and Big Swole. Next we had the Spades, Ty Conti, Red Velvet, Leah Hirsch, Jade Cargill, and Rebel. Don't call her Reba. And for the Joker, we had none other than Ruby Soho.
Come get some.
Awesome shit right there. Shout out to Ruby Soho. I mean, we all knew she was coming, so it's not like it was a big ass surprise. I love the vignettes. I loved everything she did.
Perfect.
And me and Isaac both I predicted she would win. Isaac predicted she would lose. So I am also. I thought you picked Thunder Rosa.
Oh, I picked Ruby Riott, bro.
Oh shit! So we both are winners.
You win.
Victory! I'm hitting all the buttons.
Victory.
All right. So now that that's done, before I get into it, I just want to acknowledge Jake on the YouTube side. So he's from St. Louis. With the announcement that they are moving full gear, there's a chance St. Louis might not get the pay-per-view anymore, on top of our rescheduled April Dynamite being downgraded to Rampage. Oh, that sucks. And by downgraded, that's because we're losing an hour of TV time. So, so Jake, first things first, Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Listen, man, in New York, that's why they moved up Daniel Bryan, because New York, we are from New York, me and Isaac, and we are getting hit with some stupid ass mandate, and who knows what they're gonna do. I'm hearing rumors now, a couple of rumors that they're really worried about this show even happening because of the vaccine mandate. So Jake, I completely understand what you're talking about. This is so trash. Listen, at least you got Rampage. You never know, you might get a dope match on Rampage. Rampage is going to have Pac and Andrade on Friday. Did you know that, Isaac?
That was when they moved the match to
Yeah, they moved that match to Rampage. So, listen, shout out to Jake, man. Listen, you might get a dope match. So don't be upset, man. I mean, Rampage is still a dope show. And we got Adam Cole and everybody else. But, Isaac, so the end came. We had Nia. I'm just going to skip to the end. Jade Cargill, I'm going to talk about this. Jade Cargill looked good in this match. Jade Cargill looked good. Nyla Rose looked good. Thunder Rosa looked good. And
Thunder Rosa.
And Ruby Soho looked good. The end came when they got rid of Nyla Rose. I mean, Nyla Rose got rid of Jade Cargill. That's going to be a thing. That's awesome. And then the two, Thunder Rosa and Ruby, got rid of Nyla Rose. And then these two brawled for a bit. They fought on the apron. And after that, she kind of hit her. You know, Thunder Rosa was doing her sell job. She got hit one last time, I think, with a kick or elbow. And there she goes. That's all she wrote. Now, she won. I do want to talk about, before I roll it over to you, I do want to talk about her pop. The crowd really popped big for her. And at the end, they really showed her. She really said on her post-match, her post-AEW thing, Isaac, you're going to see it later. She said, like, she didn't know, she didn't expect it, she didn't know what was going to happen, but she really appreciated the fans, and she had never felt such a warm welcome and people who wanted to actually see her more than she felt at that particular moment. I thought that was awesome. Shout out to the crowd for giving her that moment. Don DeMarco for you. Isaac, the floor is yours. What did you think about this in its entirety? And Jake, I'll get to you after that.
This is another match. It's pretty much all over the place. It's hard to catch up. Like, who got rid of who? Like you said, bro. Jade Cargill looked good in that match.
Yeah, she did hit. She threw somebody over. I think it was Hayter. No, it wasn't Hayter.
Yeah.
Or Leela Hirsch.
It was
Hayter or Hirsch. She military pressed them over. Yeah, she looked impressive.
It was very impressive. I knew she would be. Bro, like,
win.
The fucking bunny, bro. I forgot who she threw over. And she just.
Oh, Ty Conti, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. And then she just stood there, started laughing, and she was skipping around.
Wow, this other chick was in the move. The chick had put Sheeta. She had the Japanese chick put Sheeta in the move, and she was just skipping around and shit. Then she stepped on her face. I was like, oh shit.
I was like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Because I was telling our boy Mitch that I was like, yo, her back was turned. You mean to tell me y'all didn't just thought about fucking flipping her ass over the top rope? No, they fucking went at it with each other and just let her just stay there doing all of this shit. But Ruby Soho came, she took the win, bro. That means she's getting that title shot first. Yo, somebody mentioned on social media too, like, was talking about, like, you know how WWE always brings back like Oldberg and
Wait, what?
Like the Oldberg.
Oh yeah,
Goldberg, but we call him Oldberg.
Yeah.
So you know how he always comes back and he gets the title match and then like he did with fucking Bray Wyatt.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, somebody was mentioning that with Ruby Soho, and I'm like, well, first off, Ruby is not old, still young. So for her to even jump over to AEW and then get a title shot, I'm not even mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. I would have been mad. Like, say for example, if it was Sting. You know what I'm saying? Like, Sting comes, he wins the men's battle royale, and then he's getting the title shot already. Like, no. Tony Khan is not trying to do that. Tony Khan is not trying to have these, you know, like the older vets come in and take the title shot. Not doing that. You know what I'm saying? He put it this way, he's not desperate enough to do that. Yeah. But Ruby Soho took the win. I can't wait to see how they're gonna build this match. When they're gonna do this match. Hoping that's gonna be maybe by sometime next month, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. But you know, build that, make that into a month or week build, and have them face each other. Because we need to see how Ruby Soho sounds on the mic without a script. That's one.
She's probably gonna sound a lot better.
Yeah, and then we need to see her in-ring performance as well. And yeah, but overall, bro, I can't wait to see this match between her and Britt Baker. Like, I think this shit is gonna be like icing on the cake.
Yeah, I love the fact that we got Jade Cargill and Nyla Rose. We got Ty Conti and the Bunny. And now we got Thunder Rosa. And we're going to have Thunder Rosa and Ruby Soho. All of them are going to be working with each other coming out of this match. And I love it. Because now we get to see all of these different feuds building out of this match, which is going to build the new contender.
Which, by the way, I think... I know Vicky Guerrero was talking about how she wants to build like this all-woman faction. And I think, and we're starting to slowly see it. You know what I'm saying? We got Nyla Rose and Diamante working side by side with each other.
Yeah,
you noticed it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you noticed the high fives. There's no doubt in my mind that Jade Cargill is going to be in that too. No doubt in my mind that she's going to take place part of that faction. But I also wanted to say, because I noticed it like right away, bro. And I think Nyla Rose flipped over Jade Cargill. Cargill actually grabbed her top because it was slipping.
Oh yeah, so she put
she
rose back.
Yeah, like I saw that she grabbed it mad quick too when she flipped over. And I peeped it and I was like, oh, and we would have had a nip slip.
Yeah. But, yeah, sometimes that shit happens, bro. You know, you got all these ladies. They got, you know, they got parts.
How many times have we seen it in WWE, bro? We seen it so many times in the E. It's crazy.
And it's so funny because I had people in my house, and some of them had never seen Jade Cargill. Like, they were watching AEW for the first time. Two things happened. They're big fans now after watching this pay-per-view, which is one of the best pay-per-views I've seen in probably the last 10 years. I mean, top to bottom. And two, they're like, they see different people, and they're like, the first thing they said was Jade Cargill came out. They was like, holy shit, yeah, that's a big bitch. Like, my friend was like, that's a big bitch. He was like, god damn. He's like, but look at her though, she's gorgeous. Like, so I say all that to say, a lot of people, there's going to be a lot of new eyes, right, on AEW, because they got a lot of momentum right now. And Jade Cargill, you got MJF, Jungle Boy, you got people, Luchasaurus, you got a lot of different people now that are going to see all of these guys for the first time, that they have no idea who they are. They're going to be like me. They're going to see them and they're going to be like, god damn, she's impressive looking. Like, you can't see Jade Cargill and not think, yo, she's like impressive. We used to look at China like that. You know what I'm saying? So
that's exactly, bro. That's exactly what she's trying to do. She's not trying to be a China copycat.
Yeah.
But she's trying to emulate that style of what China was doing back in the day, because she said it in many interviews. China was her favorite wrestler. You know what I'm saying? She loved China, and she loved how she was in you know, at those times. She's trying to emulate that same type of thing that China was doing back in those days. And it pisses me off because a lot of these guys, oh, that's a dude, bro. Show me a fucking Adam's apple.
listen,
Because even if they shave that shit down, bro, you can still see an Adam's apple. Show me an Adam's apple anywhere on that chick's neck. And she just popped out a kid. Come on, bro. Are you serious? My God. Like, not just, but she has a kid.
Oh yeah, Jade has a kid. Yeah.
Jade has a kid. So it's like,
yeah, she just she has a extremely impressive physique, and
yeah, exactly.
she's got a better physique than most guys. So I mean, shout out to Jade. She's a beast.
Yes.
Let's talk about Jericho and MJF, the final fight. I will talk about this, then I'll talk about the end, and then you tell me your thoughts. So this was like it wasn't a come down match, but they kind of took it easy until the end. So the crowd, I mean, not the wrestlers, the crowd kind of, we did have a code breaker in there, and once he hit the code breaker, Wardlow came out. I'm kind of skipping through it. Wardlow came out, but he got interrupted by Jake Hager. They brawled to the back. Referees came out. The distraction allowed MJF to pick up the bat. What's the bat's name? Floyd. To pick up Floyd and whack-a-mole Jericho in the face.
Yeah.
Whack-a-mole Jericho in the face with it. Then he hit him with the Judas effect. He pinned him, and the ref counted to 3. Now stop the show.
Stop the cow.
So what happened was Jericho was late. Jericho did put his foot on the rope, but he put his foot on the rope late. I'm talking about like not in kayfabe. I'm talking about like he was a little bit late, so it didn't look as good as it could have looked. So he kind of fucked that up. But the ref didn't see it. Called for the bell. Another ref came down and told Aubrey, "Listen, you fucked up. His leg was on the rope." So after that, they restarted the match, and right away, he goes for the salt of the earth. He pulls him down. Jericho fighting out, rolls him, puts it back on. I thought he was gonna tap. Now at this point, the crowd is like, after they restarted the match, that woke the crowd up, because the crowd was like halfway in this, and then when they restarted the match, the crowd went crazy. So after they restarted the match, he puts on the salt of the earth, he fights out, then he ends up fighting him into the walls, and he bent down as far as he could go. He made it to the ropes almost, pulled his ass back to the middle of the ring. MJF had no choice but to tap. Listen, I liked this match. I thought it was solid. I thought it was solidly worked. I'm not mad that MJF lost. He beat Jericho 3 straight times. I mean, goddamn. I mean, I hear some people saying, "Yo, why all the old guys beating the young guys?" Blah blah blah. Listen, Jericho still has some.
Just had that conversation in the group chat. I don't know if you saw it.
I did not.
Well, my boy was saying that they're feeding them to like 40. Like
no, you gotta. That's wrong.
But my thing is I don't think he watches AEW.
He's
just going based on what other people are saying, like Jim Cornette or Vince Russo or Disco Inferno. Or, whoever watches this shit and they talk about it, that's where he's just basing his judgment on. But you have to really sit down and watch fucking AEW to understand as to what's going on, because he even mentioned about the whole flip-flop shit, and I'm like, bro, they calmed down on that. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see much of those flip-flops like they were doing in the beginning when they first started.
Absolutely
you were
not.
seeing that in every match, bro. But now they calm that shit down. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that he doesn't watch it. He's just basing his judgment on what people are talking about.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, they messed. You can't say that, because Jericho has been putting guys over. Jericho lost 3 straight times. Him getting a win, it's like the old vet who just doesn't want to die, and he finally got his win back. He put the man over 3 times. Like, you can't get mad at that. Yes, it would have been nice to say MJF beat Jericho and retired him, and that's a notch on his belt. But he's 25. I think he's only got like 2 fucking losses or 1 loss. Him losing here ain't gonna hurt him. They'll pair him off with somebody else. They'll start a new feud, hopefully with Punk or Bryan or somebody. He'll start a new feud, and that'll be that. We'll get some good matches out of it. Everybody just calm the hell down. Jericho still has more left in the tank. And like I said, we got so much talent now on AEW. You don't have to see these people every week. And that's what I loved about the old school NXT. You might see Shinsuke 1 week, you don't see him for another 2 weeks. You might see Adam Cole this Wednesday, you don't see him for another 2 weeks. Malachi Black, you might see him Wednesday or Friday, you won't see him for another 2 weeks. So it gives you time to miss these guys. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. I love this match. I think it was awesome. Especially the end of it. I love the end of it. I love the false finish. I'm not mad Jericho won. What say you about this match? And how was it in the bar?
And the people in the bar was going ape shit and they restarted the match, bro. It was like, oh, bro. That's why my fucking voice was so hoarse because I was screaming throughout that match too. Second time. Might need to. I think we should both watch that match because I don't think Chris Jericho was late. I think what happened was he didn't lift his leg high enough for Aubrey to see, because when she's plopped down face down on the canvas, she's not gonna be able to notice that you remotely moved his leg.
I mean, I think that's the story they were trying to tell. Like that was supposed to happen. I'm just saying, he was late. I think he was a little bit late.
I don't think he was.
We gotta rewatch
like
it.
I said,
I'm gonna rewatch it. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it. But I thought he was a little late.
Bro, I love this. I thought it was great. This was definitely a nail on for that story. Now we just. I think he's going on tour with his band, so wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about the entrance. How did the entrance come off to you at the bar?
Oh, with the guitar, bro. Yeah. They were all singing the song, bro. Everybody at the bar, bro, was singing the song, bro.
Perfect.
Flawless victory. The song, bro.
That's dope.
And you know how we always get on E-Man, group chat about the Judas song, bro. But we was all singing it right next to him. I was like, "Come on, bro, you know the words, bro. You know the words. Stop playing." Bro, I
would have been right there. Actually, I only sang the hook, but I would have been right there singing that shit with y'all. Everybody in my house was looking at me like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "This is what we do when Jericho comes out. I become, man."
Judas said, my mind.
Bro, we was all singing that shit, bro. All of us. Bro.
Well, let me tell you how it came across on TV. It came across shitty on TV. So they tried to play the guitar riff, right, for the guy from his band, but it didn't sound good, and the crowd was off beat because it didn't sound good. So when you go back and rewatch it, you'll see it sounded like shit. It didn't sound crispy. So because it didn't sound crispy, the crowd was off beat. So it was kind of like, because they didn't play the music, he just guitar riffed it. So I kind of didn't like the entrance. It was like, tried to get too cute. He should have just came out regular. He didn't have to get cute, but he wanted to give his bandmate some love. I respect it, but that's how it came across. You'll see when you watch it again. You'll see what I mean. But go continue. Go ahead. But, or did you have anything else on the match?
I enjoyed it. Like I said, it was like the final nail in the coffin for that story. Jericho, I don't know if Jericho might be doing like maybe a couple more shows, or this is it that he might. I heard that he's supposed to be going again with the band.
Yeah, so he's probably taking some time off.
Yeah, he'll probably take. Yeah, like I said, bro, I enjoyed it. It was great way to end that rivalry. Now we just need to see where they go from here with MJF. Because I like to see MJF something else as well. I know, the Pinnacle is still together. To see what they do, man.
Yeah, I can't wait. That's going to be dope. Next, we had the main event of the evening. We had Mr. CM Punk. Yeah, I know the main event was the main event, but this was the real main event. We had Mr. CM Punk versus Mr. Darby Allin. Now,
bro, this shit was good, and just to see fucking CM Punk wrestle and shut everybody up. Oh, he hasn't wrestled in 7 years, so you don't know what he's going. Bro, he did his thing yesterday. Saying, and I know it was like a slow build into the match. But I think he was just trying to get the feel of it again, especially with somebody that he's never wrestled against before. So he's trying to get that feel of it. But I heard because you know he does that TV show Heels with Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
I heard that he hasn't lost a step.
Hell no. I watch Heels.
Said,
he still look good.
But you watch it?
Yeah,
I gotta
Heels.
watch it.
He looks good in the show.
Good?
Yeah. The show is really good. And he's in the 4th episode. He looks good in the show. The 3rd episode, sorry.
I gotta watch that show. I gotta find the time with all my other shows that I watch to watch this. I gotta watch The Walking Dead because I haven't seen it. I gotta watch Legends of Tomorrow because bro. But yeah, they were saying like that he hasn't lost a step. He still looks great, even for a fucking TV show, bro.
It's
like,
over 9,000.
he showed it yesterday, and he showed up. And I mean, we all knew CM Punk was going to win. It's his hometown, first match after 7 years. He definitely wasn't going to let him lose that one. It was good, and what I loved about it is Sting came down to the ring and shook hands with CM Punk. Like, I like that because it shows respect to another wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like Sting, who's fucking legendary in the business, goes down and he's shaking hands with CM. You know, CM Punk in his mind was like a kid, bro. Like oh shit, like Sting shook my hand. And you know, CM Punk goes and he shakes Darby's hand. So it's like all that mutual honor for one another, and I like that. I like seeing like you showing each other respect, even if you know they like the bad guy or whatever. But I like seeing.
Yeah, this match was really good. After 7 years, came down. It's clobbering time. He had What I liked about this match is his pacing. You know, he's 42 years young. He paced himself. He didn't look blown up. He didn't look tired. He's in great shape. Changed up the tights. Now he's got the long tights instead of the short tights. And he still looked like CM Punk in there. Darby Allin is fast as fuck. And, you know, Darby Allin did that crazy-ass torpedo fucking Moscow Suicina. CM Punk ate his whole shoulder. But this was a very solid match. It was very evenly paced. It was very good. It was a slow build. I had people at my house that were mad because they were like, yo, what's good? We got to get to the action. I said, bruh, look at the story. This is a slow build. This is the old veteran slowing down the young up-and-coming, faster wrestler. Relax. Tranquilo. It's going to be all right. So there was a spot that I liked. He ate the GTS. And he flew out of the ring like John Cena in 2011 at Money in the Bank. Darby Allin took a crazy bump. It was dope. He came back in after that. They began to fight. Darby Allin also hit. Once he hit him with the torpedo Suicina, he threw him back in. And then he hit a huge senton off the top to the outside. Throws Punk inside. Punk. And Punk said, that move looks scary. I'm not taking that move. Talking about the coffin drop. And then it's funny because when he goes up to do the coffin drop, he literally casually just sits up. Darby falls, splat, and then he just starts laughing like, told you I wasn't taking that move, motherfucker. So it was like,
we was all dying, bro.
He started laughing. That shit was hilarious.
That shit was hilarious.
After that, they shortly fought back and forth, and after that, he got quickly hit with a go to sleep, and he lost clean in the middle of the ring. Sting came down to shake hands, tried to help up Darby. Darby wanted to help himself up. The kids got heart. He walked out on his own power, got the respect. Darby Allin takes nothing in a loss. You will be able to say, the first person that CM Punk fought when he came back to wrestling was me. Nobody else can say that besides Darby Allin. He is set for life. He is a made man off of this match alone. I loved this match. CM Punk is back, bitches, and he is here to stay, and he has not lost a step. Shit was amazing.
How you like his long pants, bro? I've seen that.
Oh, you want the
dude
short?
wrestle
You like the short tights?
Oh, bro, I actually like the long pants. I'm tired of seeing fucking underwears in their matches, but I like the pants too because it had the stars of Chicago on it. I thought that was pretty dope. I like how they created that. It was really. I was just shocked because out of all the years that I've seen him wrestle, we wore long pants ever.
Yeah, word. Me either. I was like, long pants. What the hell is that?
Exactly. I was like, when you see him Punk never wrestles in long pants. I guess yesterday he did. He was like, fuck it, I'm going for these boxers. So he said, I'm just gonna wear these.
So next up we have Paul White versus QT Marshall. This is your go to the bathroom before the main event fight. Only thing you need to know here is Paul White won with a chokeslam. Next, moving on, the main event, AEW World Championship match, Christian Cage versus Kenny Omega. I can't do it like Justin Roberts. From North Carolina. So
I couldn't even sound right.
So I'm going to talk about this match, not go tit for tat. Only thing you need to know is that Christian tried to hit a kill switch from the second rope, but instead he ate a second rope, one winged angel, and nobody kicks out of that. So good night, goodbye, and then we'll talk about the end after that. So only thing that I remember about this match is that it was really good, but the crowd really wasn't into it until 2-3 minutes to the end. And that's because Christian Cage, we love Christian. Christian's awesome. But they want to see him against a different type of opponent. And this wasn't really built up like that. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. So I think the crowd was tired because they've been screaming their heads off all night. And this shit legit went off at midnight. So, I mean, I was tired watching this shit, and I was in the comfort of my own home. So, that's one thing with the crowd. The crowd really wasn't into this match until the end of it. They wrestled a really good match. Like, if you go back and watch it, this match was good. This match was really, really good. And unfortunately, the crowd just wasn't having it. So, but I like the match. I like the one-winged angel finish. Christian, he's game. Hopefully, he loses the title to somebody in Impact, and they could be done with it. But solid main event for me. Before we get into the surprises, what did you think about this?
I thought it was a really good match. Ended the way it's supposed to. I guess I was like so into the match that I guess I wasn't really paying attention to the audience. They're watching.
Yeah, I was because I can hear them at home. You probably couldn't even tell because you was in a bar.
Yeah, and, everybody was still hyped as fuck, bro. My energy, my blood I wasn't even tired. I was just watching them. Really good match. They told a very good ending to that story, to that rivalry. Christian Cage may not have left as the AEW champion. He is the Impact champion, and I think they'll probably have him hold that down for a while until they set him up with somebody to wrestle, which most likely will probably be Callahan.
Probably.
Yeah, so good match. Loved it. Can't wait to end it, and I just can't wait to hopefully see Kenny Omega, Man Page, for gear. What everybody wants. See that it can happen, Tony. The only one that can. Built that shit up all the way to Full Gear, and let's make that shit top 8 fucking match. Drop the title to fucking Hangman.
I agree. Hangman, we were told that Hangman asked for time off. Obviously, his wife is pregnant, so he got the time off that he asked for. So, when I guess after his wife gives birth and the baby is here and he's had time to bond with the kid and he's around for a little while. He doesn't want to miss it. It's his first kid. So he wants to bond. I think then we'll get him back and that will be all she wrote. So the end is where all the good shit happens. So after the match, Kenny Omega cuts a promo saying that nobody can beat him. Anyone, the only people that can beat him are not here, retired, or they're already dead. Stop the show. So, if you watch Being the Elite, you know that they killed Adam Cole 4 years ago in Being the Elite. It's very funny because when I saw Being the Elite today, they literally resurrected Adam Cole. It was fucking hilarious. So, oh, it's screaming in my hallway. I was like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, so after he says the only people who can beat me are dead, then the lights go out and oh shit, we getting Daniel Bryan. Here we go. Nope.
Surprise, motherfucker.
We got Adam Cole, baby. And Adam Cole comes out, does the whole Adam Cole, baby things. Looks, Kenny Omega gets ready, puts the title down. Super kick to Jungle Boy. And everybody in the Elite give a hug to Adam Cole. He is all Elite and he's back with the Elite. Before we get into Mr. Red Dragon, what did you think about this?
Well, everybody.
Because you did call Adam Cole. I did not.
He popped huge in
the bar?
At the bar, bro. Everybody was screaming. I'm telling you, this is the reason why my voice is so messed up. I was screaming for Ruby. I was screaming for Adam. Screaming for fucking Bryan Danielson, bro. I was screaming even during the match with Chris Jericho. I was like, don't tap. And then when it was MJF, I was like, tap. And that's the reason why I was screaming. Bro, seeing Adam Cole there, and I knew it. Adam Cole was going to be the Elite. You cannot expect for this guy to show up. He's going to fight the Elite. No, bro. Exactly what Kenny Omega said at that promo. He's our friend. You really think he's going to face us? Like,
stupid.
Come on, bro. No. Exactly.
He's stupid.
He's not going to face them. And he cut a nice good promo too. It was short, but he cut a nice little good promo. And I like that shout out to Vince McMahon, because when he said ain't no chance in hell.
Yeah.
Bro, when he said that, I was like, yo, Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
I was cracking up, bro. Like I called it. It was crazy because it happened exactly the way I was talking about it with you the other day. I was like, yo, the only way I could see them bringing Adam Cole is if these guys beat down Christian at the end of the match. You see Adam Cole comes down and he's beating them down with them, like Hangman Page, and then you see fucking Bryan Danielson too. But this was better. Adam Cole comes down with the Elite, and I'm getting his shirt too. I already got 4 shirts already.
I need to get that redeem these nuts.
Yeah, I'm getting that too. 4 shirts are already in my cart, bro, waiting for me to purchase. $100 worth. Letting you know that right now. But yeah, bro, Adam Cole, best thing ever for AEW, bro. Like, it's just crazy. I was my ass off.
Shortly after that, the Elite begin to beat down everybody in the ring. Jungle Boy came out, or Jurassic Express came out. They got their asses kicked, and well, that was beforehand when they started to beat up Christian. And Jungle Boy got the super kick. Elite started to celebrate, but then the lights go out again, and we hear "Flight of the fucking Valkyries," the hip hop version, because they remixed the song. Obviously, you can't use it because WWE owns it. But they remixed the song, which I really liked. I'm not even gonna cap. No cap. Wait, where's my cap at? Not even gonna cap. I really like the shit. And then Bryan fucking Danielson shows up, formerly Daniel Bryan in WWE. He comes down, stands with the baby faces, and they begin to brawl. He does a crazy amount of yes kicks, does all of this extra shit. Big knee to Nick Jackson right in the goddamn face. Crowd is going crazy. Yes, 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 yes. And then Bryan Danielson is all elite, and he stands tall with the baby faces. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, bro. That was the best way you could end that show, bro. Bryan Danielson shows up. I'm over here screaming my ass off. The only one question I got is, what is with everybody in long hair with that fucking haircut? Because it was him, and then you got Brock
Lesnar, yeah. They got the Goro
hairstyle. Bro, he looked great yesterday. Bryan Danielson looked like a star. You could tell he's been working out too, because he looked built yesterday too.
He definitely did.
I'm not saying like stocky,
yeah,
Brian Cage, but he
looked good.
Built.
He looked like he was in good shape.
He looked good. Hell yeah! And bro, I swear to everything I love, somebody pointed it out. Bro, he looks 10 years younger now. I guess that workout, whatever he did, just
he is vegan
younger.
too.
Well, yeah. But that yo, and he looked good yesterday, and those yes kicks, bro. That shit was aggressive. I never seen him do that aggressively in WWE. That shit was aggressive. And there was so much anger in those kicks. Like, it was crazy. Yo, they pop huge for him. They pop huge for Adam Cole. It was a great night. I know everybody at the bar over there in Chicago and at your crib left home happy, bro. That's exactly the way that shit was supposed to end.
It most certainly was. Wow.
Okay, extent.
Can you see that?
What?
Oh yeah, you were like going crazy for a minute. Like you were like. Anyway, that is exactly like you said. That's exactly the way that was supposed to end. It was really good. It was really dope. There's nothing more I could put to cap this show off. All I could say is that this show was top to bottom one of the best shows I've ever seen. And that's saying a lot, because I was around for a lot of those takeover shows, and those shows were immaculate. The only complaint I had about this show was it was a little bit too long. I was definitely tired at the end, but I don't care. From top to bottom, this is one of the best shows I've ever seen. This was awesome.
WrestleMania.
This was definitely their WrestleMania. This was definitely better than SummerSlam, even though SummerSlam was a stadium show. This was awesome. All Elite Wrestling has a lot of momentum right now, and it would behoove them to continue to push the issue and be great and tell great stories and keep this shit up. Because they have all the momentum on their side. All they need to do, literally, is just keep it up. So, man, what a fucking show. What a fucking show.
So let me ask you a question. When did Bray Wyatt officially get released from WWE?
I don't know, but it was less than a month ago.
Sometime in July. Okay, so his 90-day ends in November. I don't know exactly
Before
when.
Full Gear?
I'm hoping, because Full Gear is on November 13th?
13th, yes. Full Gear is November 13th. They moved the date because Canelo Alvarez has a fight that night,
Yeah.
and UFC has a fight that night, and they did not want to compete with both of those shows on pay-per-view, and they're not moving, so Tony Khan decided he was going to move his show instead of them moving their shows. So yes, November 13th.
So that was my theory I wanted to talk about, because I think if Bray Wyatt goes to AEW, they'll either do it before or they'll do it the day of introduced Wyndham, was it Rotunda Wyndham or Wyndham Rotunda?
Wyndham Rotunda.
Into AEW Full Gear.
Well,
That's my theory.
if his contract is up, he's going to be there ASAP. So if his contract is up, he'll be there for the pay-per-view, and that'll be the big surprise for the pay-per-view, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I like when they have big surprises for pay-per-views. If not, and he can't make it, then he'll be on like a regular show of Dynamite.
Yeah, and I just heard, and this was announced earlier today, 6 hours ago, that Bray Wyatt has been away from pro wrestling, was released from WWE, but he is certainly keeping tabs happening in the business. He noted the huge in-ring debut of CM Punk and reacted to it. He liked a tweet of CM Punk that was about AEW All Out. But yeah, he definitely did. So yeah, it says Bray Wyatt drops AEW bombshell before Raw. And now they got some shit talking about Finn Balor or Bray Wyatt. WWE subtle drops a major impact days ago. I think that's the
Like I
yo,
said,
but if Bray Wyatt shows up, bro.
yeah, if Bray Wyatt shows up, it's gonna be an awesome sight. It's gonna be just as big as all the shit from that stacked show we had yesterday. And I'm definitely gonna go back and rewatch a couple of things on the show, but that show was immaculate, and they did a hell of a job last night. One hell of a job. That's all I can say.
Hell of a job. Bro, everybody's been talking about this shit. They've been saying it. It's like, yo, this is probably AEW, one of AEW's best pay-per-views.
Oh, this is by far their best pay-per-view. Top to bottom, this one is the best
one. Top to bottom, bro. It definitely was. And we've been saying it since they've been announcing matches. This shit was going to be a stack.
Yeah,
bro. Like, it was not kidding. This shit was a stack show. I mean, one match had to get moved because Pac couldn't come in.
Imagine if it would have got that. It would have been stacked.
Oh my god.
It would have been stacked on top of stack.
Top stack. Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
They would have tried to kill each other. It's been like death in the middle of the ring, bro. Or like, the tag team cage match. But bro, I can't wait for Full Gear. I can't wait to see how they're gonna build this story up with Ruby and Baker. I'm looking forward to a lot of things. I'm looking forward to Adam Cole. I'm looking forward to Anderson. I'm looking forward to so much because with these guys in there now, sky's the limit, bro. There's so many opportunities of matches that can happen. AEW, bro. Shit, we might even get Adam.
Are endless.
Yeah, we could get fucking Adam Cole versus Jungle Boy. Bro, like that would be crazy, bro. Like I would love to see that. Jungle Boy versus Adam Cole. Who is it? Bryan Danielson versus who would you like to see? Who would you like to see Bryan Danielson versus?
MJF.
Oh yeah, that would be dope. I would love to see that. But I have to see CM Punk versus MJF first. Because I want to see those cut promos on each other.
I want to see that too.
I want to see them cut promos on each other. Those mic, like them back-to-back mic skills, bro. That's just gonna...
Oh man, listen. Bottom line is, AEW is here to stay. AEW has a shitload of momentum. AEW needs to keep doing what they're doing. AEW now has a stacked roster that is rival to or equal to, even a little bit better than, dare I say, WWE's roster right now. Only thing I know
you better watch it. You might get attacked by the E.
All right, it's gonna be all right. I know I'm on YouTube. Please don't cancel me. But what I would say is they have a really, really good card, and they need to watch their ass. Vince needs to listen. Sports entertainment, I get it, whatever. You need to start putting on better shows for us, the fans, because you are bleeding viewers. Networks are not happy. outside of Roman Reigns and anything he touches, nothing feels special. So WWE needs to pick up the slack, because I don't want to see WWE fail. I say that all the time. I want to see WWE put on good shows. I want to see AEW put on good shows. I want to see everybody win. So WWE, I don't give a fuck how much money they got, how much billions and billions Vince is worth. We need creative to start getting creative and doing this shit right. So, is there anything else you want to add before I promote you and take us home?
No, you pretty much said it all, bro.
Alright, so with that being said, Isaac, tell the people where you can find you. Or where they can find you, sorry.
You can find me on Facebook under Isaac Matos. You can find me on Instagram under Isaac_Matos3. And you can find me on Twitter at IsaacM1983.
Let's go. Down DeMarco for that, man. For following and subscribing during the goddamn show. That's awesome. Anyway, as always, it is I, RJD, What the Wrestling. We're doing things. We're making moves. We're switching the channel up. We're doing live streams now. Fuck those videos. We're doing live streams. We have moved platforms. Shout out to OMG TV. Shout out to the Misfit Squad. Shout out to the Misfit TV. Shout out to Mike, because they have helped me to try to bring a little bit better quality to the channel. And this is what I am striving for. So, I got Isaac. The next time he wants to come on and talk about i.e. pay-per-view, Dynamite, or Rampage, he is more than welcome to. Brother, I will hit you up if you want to talk about any of the AEW shows before I do a review. And for the people, appreciate you. Shout out to Jake, who is in the chat on the YouTube side. This is awesome. Everybody be safe. I am out. Isaac is out. We are out. Peace. Hold on, goddammit. I said peace, but I'm still live. I just want y'all to hear the music. Now we out for real this time. Peace.